Hello, good day, fellow YouTube world and writers. Today is Friday the 13th in the year 2020. So, if there is no natural disaster or anything else crazy happening in this world, then I betcha anything, some moron will make something happen. One thing that I saw on the Facebook post this morning was that a nest of those killer wasps has been found with over, I think it was 200 queens, and they exterminated them, so that's a good thing. But a nest of 200 queens, could you imagine how many more killer wasps or killer bees could be, poking around somewhere out there? But it was in BC. It's not in Manitoba. I think I'm still good. Hello, Devin. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited. This is my third live stream, and of course it is about Nano. So we are going to do some writing sprints today and have a little bit of a chat here and there. I'm not one for making the chat time too long because then I feel like we're less productive. But I will be doing breaks for sure because, well, our minds need breaks. So what are you working on today, Devin? I'm working on my Choose Your Own Adventure. It's high fantasy. And of course it's for Nano. Actually, you know, the funny thing is I haven't even opened it yet. So let me get this open and we'll get going on it. Where did I save it? I should know this by now. And it is opening. Yay. All right, now I'm also going to get my timer ready because, you know, I thought I gave myself enough time to get this ready, but apparently I didn't. All right, so we have, oops. Where did it go? Cancel. Okay. So we have a 25-minute timer for writing time, and in between we will do 5 minutes, and we might do an 8-minute rest here and there if we need to like refill on some water or something. Now I also have, okay, let's see. Make sure you have what you need ready before we start. I have la tea with la honey. I have a glass of water because, well, I drink a lot of fluids. I should have gotten 2 because last time I was up and down a lot trying to refill. Now, for when I get hungry, I have some popcorn because popcorn and tea go together really nicely. All right, so let me just get this timer ready. Maybe I'll wait just a couple more minutes to see if anybody else is going to join us. And otherwise, all right, so today is, where is my calculator? I should actually buy a physical calculator instead of just using the one on my phone or on my computer. So today is November 13. So 13 days times 1,667. If we're doing Nano, our word count should be, by the end of today, 21,671. So what is your word count at? Put a little comment there and let me know where you're at. Where did my... Okay, everything's opening on different screens. Right, so I am currently at 24,696. So I do not have a huge goal today, but I would like to make it to at least 26,000. I know I'm already past where our daily count should be. All right, so 50, no, if I want to do 26,000 minus 24,696, I need to get at least 1,304 words. So I'm setting my goal. That is my goal. So far, I'm at 0. Hello there. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. All right. So for those who don't know me, my name is Tania, and this is Tania's Writing Realm. I am a self-published / independent author, whichever term you prefer to go with. And I have been writing since 2009. but I didn't start publishing until about spring this year. I've got about 7 or 8. I think I've got 7 ebooks out. 5 of them is in a short crime thriller series. They're short stories. They're around 10 to 20K per story. I also have a high fantasy collection of short stories in one ebook. It's called Tales of Elganthus. And I also have a self-publishing guide, which is basically meant for beginners, from a beginner's perspective. So yeah, let me know what you have out there. Put some comments in there. In the meantime, I'm going to get our clocks going. Is everybody ready? I'm ready. So we're going to put 25 minutes on the clock. And just so that you know, I will be muting my microphone while I'm writing so you don't hear my continuous keyboard clicks, because that kind of gets annoying when you're writing. Have somebody else's like keyboard clicking going constantly. It's like somebody's tapping on your head. Anyways, all right. So 25 minutes on the clock. Are you ready? Where did my clock go? Ready, set, go. All right, the first 25-minute sprint is up. How many words did you get in that time? I got 321. Nah, I could probably do better than that. Normally I can. Okay, so I'm going to start a 5-minute timer, so we have a 5-minute break. Starting that one now. And yes, so how did your writing go? If you're watching this after the live stream has ended, leave a comment. Let us know how you did in the first sprint. Right, so NaNo 2020. This has been a really crazy year. Productive for me, which is really odd. You would think with everything that's going on in the world that you would be a little bit more, stressed out or anxious and have a difficulty getting anything productive done. However, I've been self-publishing and editing, and I've been more involved in the writing community than I have in a long time. But I also work full-time, so I can't write full-time. I'm very happy that I took these 2 days off to write. Normally, I don't take any time off in November, and then I stress myself out. Speaking of November, we have created a new Facebook group, Scarlett Cole and I, and it is called Rink Writers. So if you find yourself writing in an arena, hockey rink, for any reason, whether you have kids, family, whether you play hockey yourself, whether you find some time to sit down and have a coffee while you're there and do some writing or write in the stands during practice, feel free to pop into our group, and we would be very happy to have you. So the group's intent is just basically to socialize with other writers who also write in the rink, talk about writing in general, ask for help, ask for advice, build a peer editing group, just to connect and network with other writers. Otherwise, I don't really have a whole lot to say today. Yesterday, I had absolutely no problem talking for the whole 5 to 8 minutes, and I'd have to stop myself from talking before we keep going. But today, I think I'm just tired. I had a really bad sleep last night. Did anybody else have a bad sleep? Right, so my tea is getting cold. I will have to heat that up before we start our next sprint. Now, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a Minion shirt, there's a story behind this. All right, I wear a yellow shirt every Friday. The story behind this is, well, I got this in 2016 when I went to Disney in Florida, and it was kind of one of those little souvenirs. It was the cutest thing. Of course, the fact that the eyeballs are on my chest didn't occur to me at the time, but I did wear it to work in a manufacturing facility. And the guys in the shop were just like, oh my God, why are you wearing that? Because obviously you know where I'm going to look. Well, it became this big joke. So it became my Friday shirt. So every Friday I wore a yellow shirt. This kind of started to spread. So some of my coworkers also wear yellow shirts on Friday. I mean, it's kind of died down because of what's going on in the world, this terrible virus that's happening, the plague. Pandemic, I should say, not the plague. Anywho, so now this whole yellow shirt on Fridays is more about positivity. It doesn't have to be a Minion shirt. It could be any yellow shirt, but I'm trying to get back into this routine, especially with how things are going right now in the world. So if you want to help, spread this positivity and, remind everybody else that, there's still good parts in life, then put a yellow shirt on Fridays and try to spread it. Because this was fun. At one point I had about 5 other people at my work wearing yellow shirts. And if I ever missed wearing a yellow shirt on a Friday, they would get so mad at me and say, hey, I put in the extra effort. Why aren't you wearing a yellow shirt? Yes, mellow yellow, Devin. That's a good one. They call me mellow yellow. Anyways, yes, so yellow shirt for positivity is kind of my thing. So I started it. Hi, thank you for joining. We're just talking about my yellow shirts that I wear on Fridays because I didn't know what else to talk about. Yes, so wear a yellow shirt on Fridays, positivity, and a sign that you've made it through another week, because that's awesome, especially in 2020. Like, we want to stay positive. Oh, guess what? The 5-minute timer is up. Are you ready for another 25-minute writing sprint? And also, are you guys okay with 25 minutes? Is it too long? If it is too long, let me know. I did start yesterday morning with 20 minutes, but sometimes it takes me, a good 10 to 15 minutes to actually get into a steady, flow. So then I increased it to 25 minutes and I find I'm a little bit more productive. Of course, today I'm a little bit tired, so I'm not as productive as I would like to be. But if you find that 25 minutes is too long for you, just let me know. All right. So, like I said, time was up momentarily. So, are you ready? Oh, I got to reset my time or my word count. Last one I got 321 in the first 25 minutes. Not my best, but hey, I'm at 25,017 words now. I've reached the halfway mark of Nano. Yay! I've never gotten that far this soon. Normally, I'm like the last 2 weeks of Nano, I'm like panicking. Oh my gosh, I have to keep going. Okay. All right. Resetting my word count. And are you ready? Set, go. Okay, time is up. How did everybody do? Is anybody left in here with me? All right, I'm going to start the actually, I'm going to do an 8-minute break this time. Oh, actually, let's just go back here. And so I hope everybody got a decent word count in that round. All right, I've got an 8-minute timer going. So we got 8 minutes to socialize. So let me know how you did in that 25-minute sprint. I got 472 words, which is almost double. No, it's not almost double. It's only about 100 words more than I got before, although I can't remember how much I got before because I didn't write it down, but I did say it. So you probably know better than I do. Anywho, I got 472 words. I am at 25,489 words. So how did you do? Leave a comment, and if you're watching this after the live stream has, well, finished, then leave a comment below and let me know how you did in sprint number 2. Yes, that was sprint number 2, because I can count. All right, so I was kind of giggling earlier because, so I'm doing this choose your own adventure thing, and I'm adding different sections, and they're named, right? So I'm on character B, so I'm on like 1B, 2B, 3B. Anyways, when I had to add 13, I was giggling to myself because I'm thinking, okay, this is Friday the 14th, 2020, and here I am writing chapter 13 at home. So yes, what a crazy year this is. Anyways, enough about that. We don't want to talk about that. We're here to write. So, not much conversation happening in the live chat, but that's okay. I talk to myself all the time. So, I would like to thank you for joining me, and hopefully you can stick around for a while. I do plan to do also another live stream, possibly this afternoon. I don't know exactly what time, but I'm gunning for around 1 p.m. Central Time. And then I might also be on tomorrow morning for another live stream. I don't really announce it too early because my timing changes. I've got children and house to keep, and there's always something going on. So I'm going to try my best. So another live stream this afternoon and also one tomorrow morning. But I'm not done yet, so don't go away. I'm not done. We'll do some more. I'm enjoying my tea, my popcorn, my water, and I'm enjoying your company. Yes, so thanks for joining me. And if you didn't meet him yesterday, I would like to introduce you to Mushu. Mushu is not just a stuffy to me, he also smells good. Now I know this is going to look really creepy, but I'm going to smell him on a live stream. Why does he smell good? Because he's a Scentsy buddy. Do I sell Scentsy? No, I do not, but I love Scentsy and I love my Scentsy buddy. No, I'm not going to talk in his voice because, well, that's just kind of pushing it a little bit too far. It might be a little crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Yes, so writing, word counts. I don't see anybody's word counts posted. Is anybody writing during the live stream? We have 4 minutes left. So if you need a break, you need to go to the washroom, need to get some water, some snacks, make some popcorn perhaps, get a tea. This is your time to do it. So I am just going to hit mute for 1 moment because I also need to use the facilities. So I shall return and I shall mute myself for a moment. So again, 4 minutes left, and then we will start another 25-minute sprint. So don't go anywhere. Hi there, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. We have about 2.5 minutes left. So just a little note, in case you're wondering why it looks a little dark around me, there's a very good reason for this, and I try not to advertise it too much, but I do like to explain it because I know watching a YouTube video or a live stream, you probably want to see the person pretty well in the area. You know, I got some pretty cool stuff behind me. I've got a castle and dragons over here. I also have a dragon lamp, which I don't have a cord that reaches yet. Have some candles. But I have a condition, a neurological condition in which I have seizures if the light is too bright for too long. And if I look at the screen for too long, I also get these seizure-like episodes. So if I start talking a little funny or my mouth kind of goes a little sideways, don't worry, it's perfectly normal. I'm used to it and I'm okay on my own. So don't panic. But that's why it's dark. That is also why I'm wearing this hat, because my lovely new high-def webcam that I absolutely love, it's Logitech, by the way, not that I'm, doing any product placements or anything. It has this really bright green light on it, and it kind of like stares at me. And it kind of drives me nuts. Yesterday, I noticed it was bothering me in my first live stream. So I wear this hat so that when I'm writing, I can block it from my view. And it seems to be helping. It's not so bad when I'm just talking to you for a moment, but yes, looking at the screen for any length of time while I'm writing, it's like staring at me and really, making me feel a little bit off. So, on any other notes, yes, I have not much else to say. Yesterday I had a lot to say because I was writing. And okay, so let me ask you this while you're watching. We only have 30 seconds, but I can talk fast because, I like to talk. If you are writing a choose your own adventure story and you were talking to the reader and you say, this is what you're doing and this is what you're thinking, would you still have their internal thoughts in italics? This is what I'm doing so far. And the very first time I put the thought in italics, and then I put a comma, and then I put, you think to yourself, period. Do you think this is the right way of presenting it? And our timer's up, but I'm going to keep talking because I like talking just for a minute. I'm just curious of what you would do if you were writing as the reader is the heroine and it's in the reader's perspective. This is a challenge. I've never done this before. I'm keeping the internal thoughts as internal. I'm telling them what they're thinking, though, so it's a little bit weird. But I think you kind of have to because they're a part of the story. And being the first time that they have internal dialogue or internal thoughts, then putting the you think to yourself sounds a little odd. But I have to tell them that they're the one that's thinking this, so I don't know how else to do it. So if you have any thoughts on that, any suggestions, how would you do it? Please leave a comment in the chat, or if you're watching this after the live stream is done, then also please put a comment in the comment section because this is something that I'm, new to. Internal thoughts when the reader is the main character, the POV. It's very interesting. Anyways, let's keep writing, less chat, more progress. So 25 minutes is on the clock. Let's see how many words you can get, or if you're editing, that's fine too. Edit away, or if you're just sitting here and enjoying the company and the silence, yeah, I'm okay with that too. Might be a little bit creepy, but I'll never know. So I can't see you. You can only see me. Okay, enough. All right, 25 minutes on the clock. Are you ready? Get set and go. 30 seconds. And there's the timer. 20 minutes, 25 minutes is up. And that was number 4. I don't know. I can't count. Okay. So how did you do? How many words did you get? Leave it in the comments there. If you're editing, let me know how much you edited. If you're watching this after the live stream has completed, leave a comment as well in the comment section below and let us know how Sprint 4 went for you. Pretty sure that was 4. I got 350 words. My total word count for my Nano project is 25,839. I'm still writing a little bit slower than my normal, but I think it's still going up, so whatever, right? My goal today is to at least reach 26,000, which I will do in one more sprint. So I'm just going to keep going until I get to that point where I can't write anymore, and I'm definitely not there yet. It's really funny because the other day, not yesterday, but the day before, which would have been Remembrance Day, I managed to write 7,500 words in one day, which was pretty good. I think my highest ever was probably about 10K. What was your biggest writing day? Curious to see what other people are doing. But yesterday I only got about 1,900 words overall. Oh, I forgot to put on the timer. Okay, I'm putting on a 5-minute timer as of right now. No point doing it 8 minutes because, well, I just sat here and talked for a couple minutes. But thanks again for joining me. Live streaming is still kind of new to me. This is only my 3rd stream ever. Yes. Oh, Scarlett, yay, you're here. Edited 5 pages. Holy moly. Is that just in 125 minutes, streak there, or? That's pretty wicked. Yes, she was being very productive today. I also jumped in late. That's okay. Wow. So you jumped in late, and all in one sprint, you edited 5 pages. You're my hero. Okay, Devin, my best day ever was a tad over. Okay, sorry, moving screens here. A tad over 3,000. That's still really good. Like on a normal day, even getting 1,000 words is good, and you push yourself with Nano to get like 1,600 words. So hey, 3,000 is pretty good. Scarlett got through the last chapter. I knew I'd move faster once I was through that one. Was that the tough one? I know yesterday you were working on one and you were rewriting and rewriting. Was that the same chapter that you just got through? I'm curious. And Devin, it was during my first Nano. Yeah, I remember the first Nano. Now this was kind of messed up because I didn't have like a proper, like a known software. I wasn't using Word, I was using OpenOffice. Well, OpenOffice counts your words completely differently, or it did at the time, than what Word or Scrivener does. And some of the word count that it was capturing wasn't the same as what it actually was. Every other software calculates it. So I was way under where I thought I was. It was a really crappy first year. So Scarlett. Yeah, I finished that last night. Now I'm on to something else. Didn't get as much done yesterday as I planned. So now this weekend, I'm gonna be busy. Yeah, here, busy, yes. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. But tomorrow is Saturday, and our writing group normally meets at the local library, and we probably meet for, honestly, like 3 to 4 hours. But because Manitoba has moved into lockdown for a period of a month, we are going to do nothing, I guess. We don't really, we talked about doing a live, or not a live, but doing a like a Skype call or Zoom or something like that. We never really organized it. So tomorrow my plan is to come back and do another live stream. I'm not too sure what time. Normally our writing group starts at 11 a.m., but I don't think I'm going to wait that long. I might start at like 9 a.m.-ish again, and do a couple of hours of writing sprints. Today I'm probably going to be on for a little bit longer now, and then I'm going to come back this afternoon. I'm gunning for around 1 p.m. Central Time and do a couple more hours. I have another writing friend, Miss Tyra. She has a new channel. Actually, she's just starting a channel, and it's Tyrant. Story Tyrant is her name. She's pretty much been my mentor, and she's just getting onto the YouTube, into the YouTube world. She doesn't have any videos up yet, but you should subscribe to her anyways. She's really awesome. So when she gets going, it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, she is going to be home this afternoon as of 1 p.m. and she's asking if we're going to do another live sprint. So that's my goal. I'm going to do another live sprint around 1 p.m. unless something changes, All right, so Devin, my first Nano was rough. I went in with no plan. Are you a planner? Like, do you plot, Devin? I'm finding there's a lot of people that tend to do a lot more planning before Nano. I don't plan. I'm a pantser. I've only plantsed like once, and that was for my 5th ebook, which was Red Secrets. But otherwise I pants. I never plan. I just sit down and I have this idea in my head in the scene, and I just start writing with it and go with the flow, like living a movie. So Scarlett, I figured it was canceled, but was keeping track of the Interlake Facebook page in case. What's Tyra's channel name again? Not coming up on the search. Okay, there's the timer, but I'll just keep up with this conversation. Story Tyrant, which I believe is Tyrant. Story Tyrant. That is Tyra's channel. So she might be joining us this afternoon for the live writing sprint around 1 p.m. Central. And Devin, I have to be a planner. There's a lot of people, and maybe it's just because I've never actually tried to properly plan. Like, I've never gone to a writing class, even in school. I wasn't really much of a writer. I was actually, I wrote music in school. I played French horn. I was self-taught on piano, keyboard. I have a guitar too, but I have yet to this day to actually teach myself how to play it properly. I've had it for a very long time. That was my writing back then. I was a songwriter. But now, I started writing after I had my first kid. And this is in 2009. So I've only been writing for about 11 years. But again, I don't know how to plan properly, but I'm totally okay with pantsing, and it comes up with some really great stories, in my opinion. Okay. The Dawdling Writer will be streaming in an hour. Oh, nice. So if anybody wants to continue after I go, which I'm not going yet, I still am going to do at least one more, if not 2 more writing sprints here. But maybe we can all head over to the Dawdling Writer. And that's in an hour. So about an hour after the Dawdling Writer starts, I will be, yes, I'll do another live stream. So 1 p.m. Central. Otherwise, Dawdling Writer at noon Central. Yes, only 11 years. I've only been writing for 11 years. Is that a long time, or is that kind of one of those, you've only been writing for 11 years, or is that only 11 years? Yeah, I don't know how to take that. But yes, I've been a songwriter for a very long time. But again, since I started having kids, I stopped writing music. I meant it was a long time. Yes. Okay. I've been writing for 11 years. Yes. Again, I thought about taking a course, and you know what? I kind of learned by experience, and I learn from other people, and I learn from, YouTube videos. So for me to actually take a course and learn how to write, I'm not sure if I would have the patience. I'm kind of an impatient person. I kind of like to learn what I need to know and then use it. I learn what I need to learn. from others or from experience, and then I move forward. Taking a structured course is a little bit different for me. Now I have, the last course I took was in Red River College. I took the advanced certification for Excel. I'm into, programming and coding, VBA, if you know what that is. Anywho, moving on. We're here to write, not to talk about me. Okay. I started writing in 1981, but took a 22-year break. Oh my gosh. Wow. You've been writing for much longer. My break ended in 2015. Wow. So you've been writing now steady for 5 years. So I hope it is going well. Have you published anything, Devin? I'm just curious to see if you have any publications. I know Scarlett has. Scarlett is doing very well. Scarlett was in our original writing group many moons ago, and we are all very proud of her success. And Scarlett, if you want to drop anything, any notes of titles of books, then please feel free to do so. Oh, you published a short story, Devin. That's awesome. That is great. It feels nice, doesn't it, to get something out there? And I think that's why I've only published short stories myself so far, is because, there's so much to learn and it's a big process. I currently don't have any intention on traditionally publishing. I prefer to do things my own and to get things done in a certain timeline. I don't like putting things off. I want to move forward, get it done, get it out there. And I want to have control over it, the cover design, the advertising. I like to have control over my publishing. I'm kind of a control freak that way. Anywho, is everybody ready for another writing sprint? Because we have gone way past the break timer. I'm normally pretty good at that, but we had lots of conversation going on. So I was just going with the flow. And you know what? It's great to talk to you guys because I'm sitting at home by myself talking to a webcam. No, just joking. Anywho, live streams are fun. Got a jet on this sprint, but we'll be back for your afternoon session. Yay! See you at 1 p.m. Central-ish. If I don't get on till 1:30, I'm sorry. I'm gonna gun for 1 p.m. Really depends on what's happening with lunch, because yesterday I got that phone call from my hubby that says, "Hey, get ready, I'm picking you up." It's like, okay, live stream is over. But today he might get taken out for lunch, actually, because he's moving to a different company owned by the same people. So he might get taken out for lunch. Anyways, I'll be working regardless. I'll just keep checking in. Okay, sounds good. All right. I'm going to get this timer going. Tania's going to try to do the more than just 300 or 400 words. I have to get moving forward. Maybe if I minimize some stuff on my screen, I'll be less distracted, and I'll try to avoid looking at the green light. Look into the light. There's peace in the light. Yes, movie lines. Okay. All right. Are you ready? 25 minutes on the clock. And again, if this does not work for you for timing and you prefer like 20 minutes, just let me know. I just find that's what works best for me, but I want it to work for everybody. This is not about me. This is about all of us as a team. Okay, I sound really corny right now. All right, 25 minutes. On your marks. Okay, it's not a race. Get set. Go. Okie dokie. Our timer is up. That was stream number, 4 or 5? Oh, I'm so bad at this. I should really start like counting as I go so I know how many like sprints we've done. Anyways, how did you do? How many words did you get? Leave me a comment. I did 318. Now, that's not as much as I wanted to do. However, I have so far reached my daily goal, 26,626 words. So I'm beyond the halfway mark now, which is absolutely wonderful. I did book today and yesterday off for the purpose of getting ahead on my Nano, in case I have days where I just can't write. Otherwise, yeah. Right. So how did you guys do? Leave me a little note. Let me know how many words you got. Honestly, I am probably going to shut down right away. I'm going to take a half an hour break. And then I am going to head over to, now what was the name again? Where is it? You had so many comments here. I can't find the name. There's another, oh, there we go. Dawdling Writer. Yes. Coffee turned into lunch. I am now food-fueled and caffeinated. I'm going to try and get some administrative stuff accomplished during the rest of the sprint. Okay, so, right. Everybody join the next live writing stream at the Dawdling Writer at noon. I believe that's where it is. And otherwise, I will be back on in an hour and a half, 1 p.m. Central, for another batch of writing sprints. In the meantime, I'm going to go feed myself, fuel my gut, and then I'm going to jump on the other live stream to support as well. And yeah, so hopefully I will see you at 1 p.m. Central Time. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm so excited. This live streaming stuff is a little bit more enjoyable than I expected. I tried it out for the first time yesterday. At first I was a little bit nervous. I'm just like, I don't know, what if I screw up? Well, it's not like making a video that you're going to sit there and edit. This is just more about, you know, encouraging each other and supporting each other and timing your writing sprints so that it doesn't only help myself, but it helps whoever else is joining me. So again, thank you for joining me. It's been so much fun, and we'll see you in the next live writing sprint, 30 minutes from now at the Dawdling Writer, and an hour and a half from now, we're right back here. So see you soon. Happy nanoing.